So this McDonald's worker starts a cult and becomes sort of a god. This story is wild. Now her name's Amy, and Amy is kind of a new age hippie, and she's the manager of a local Mickey D's in Texas. And one day in 2006, she starts having visions, and she isn't sure what they mean or why they're happening. But then, one day, she meets this guy online. His name's White Eagle, and Amy and White Eagle really hit it off. And he really likes her, so he starts gassing her up, telling her that she's been having visions because not only is she low-key a god, but she's like the god. And Amy's like, oh snap, I'm a god! And she starts to believe that she has some divine mission. A mission to leave her whole life behind and save the world. And eventually, she does. She leaves her kids and her family behind to pursue this divine mission. So she travels from Texas up to Colorado to be with White Eagle, where he lives. And she starts calling herself Mother God. And White Eagle is her father god. And they start posting videos of themselves online.
This is Mother and Father God and the Earth Allies. And we declare peace on Earth, equal heart.
And over time, they start building a following online, like a little cult, of people wanting to hear them preach their specific brand of spirituality. And over the next few years, this cult following grows bigger. And unfortunately, it doesn't work out between Amy and White Eagle, so she leaves him and she ends up smashing with this new guy, one of her followers. His name's Miguel. And so now, Miguel is the new Father God. And together, Amy and Miguel officially start a new religion called Love Has Won. And it's like a mix of New Age and Christianity and conspiracy theories. Now, here's the thing about Miguel. Miguel's actually super organized and good with finances. So he and some other followers set up a website and social media for this new religion. And this helps them reach more people and get more people to follow them. And then some people even start joining this religion in person, like not online. And since Amy believes she is a god herself, she's preaching all kinds of goofy shit to these people. Like she claims that she's been around for 19 billion years and has been reincarnated 534 times. She claims that she's Cleopatra reincarnated. She claims that she's Harriet Tubman reincarnated. She claims that she's Marilyn Monroe reincarnated. She also claims that she's Elvis Presley's mom somehow. And she claims that she can communicate with the spirits of dead celebrities, including Patrick Swayze, John Lennon, Whitney Houston, Prince, Tupac, Robin Williams, all kinds of crazy stuff. But most importantly, she believes that she can heal people just by touching them. Like she claims that she's cured cancer in people and Lyme disease and autism. And the worst part is that people believe her.
We are what they call spiritual doctors. It's exciting what's unfolding for us.
And so Amy starts charging money to heal people and perform these psychic surgeries on them. And people pay, sometimes thousands of dollars for a session. Not only that, she rejects all modern medicine and she gives her followers crazy medical advice. Like she tells her followers to take colloidal silver every day, which is like a mineral. And she herself takes this mineral every day, thinking it's some kind of cure-all, which it's not.
I mean, magic and miracles are happening, everybody. Truly. We're watching it right before our eyes.
And at the same time, she's preaching all this crazy health and wellness nonsense. She gets drunk and high every day. Like falling down off her ass drunk every single day. But anyway, then in 2014, the group moves from Colorado out to California. And here they bring even more people into the cult. And suddenly they have like 20 live-in members, like people actually living in the place with them. And who knows how many online members, hundreds, maybe thousands. And they're like selling alleged health products online, like colloidal silver, body lotions, crystals, essential oils, merchandise. And they also do virtual healing. So Mother God can heal you through like FaceTime calls, I guess. So anyway, a few years pass, and it's now 2018, and here is when everything changes for Amy. Because even though she's supposedly some kind of spiritual healer, her own health starts to visibly decline. Like she starts looking all sick and frail. She's got lesions all over her skin, and she's in pain all the time.
I don't know if this video will go out or not, but the amount of pain I'm experiencing is beyond human.
And maybe she's doing so bad because she's drinking alcohol all day. Maybe it's because she refuses to go to a doctor or take any kind of modern medication. But her body really starts shutting down. And eventually, she no longer has feeling in her legs and feet. And she ends up paralyzed from the waist down. So she can't walk. And this guy has to carry her around everywhere. The guy, his name's Jason. And Jason is like the new father god. We're like 5 or 6 father gods in at this point, and he is the newest one. And so anyway, this goes on for a few years, and Amy's health just keeps getting worse and worse. She's weak, she's lost a ton of weight, like she only weighs like 75 pounds at this point. Not only that, but because she keeps taking all this colloidal silver every day, her skin legitimately turns a silverish blue color. And you can see it in photos of her, like here and here and here. And like, look, here she is sitting with Jason, and look at his skin compared to hers. Okay, but here's what's really crazy. As her health visibly deteriorates, Amy, I guess she starts to realize that she's dying, and she starts asking her followers to take her to the hospital. And her followers are like, nah, bro. They refuse because of everything Amy has taught them. Her core teachings are now ingrained in them, and they are against modern medicine and doctors, and they think taking colloidal silver is going to save her. Not only that, Amy will even have moments where she'll admit to her followers that she's not a god and she has no special powers, and at this point, her followers just don't believe her. Like, listen to them talk about it.
We watched her spin. She's like, I'm not God. Everything I've done isn't real. What if I made all of this up? What if I'm just crazy and everything I've done, it was all just fake and it wasn't real? And we just sit there and it's heartbreaking.
Then, in 2021, eventually, they take Amy up to a place they have in Oregon, and at this point, her skin is more silverish blue than it's ever been. And she looks like the worst she's ever looked health-wise. And sometime after that, no one knows exactly when, but Amy dies, like right there in their cult house or wherever they're living. Now, since Amy is no longer living, her followers believe that she's going to ascend into another dimension, like with her whole body, through some kind of spaceship that's supposed to appear in the sky. I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, so the cult members don't report her death, nor do they get rid of the body, because if they get rid of the body, then it won't be able to ascend. Instead, they wrap her up in a sleeping bag with Christmas lights coiled up around her, and they put her in a car and they drive her from Oregon across the country back to Colorado. And there they end up staying in a house that I guess they used to stay at that's owned by Miguel. And apparently Miguel has been staying there in Colorado, and he hadn't seen Amy in a long time. And he shows up to the house to see everyone, and that is when he sees unalived Amy for the first time, wrapped up in a sleeping bag and Christmas lights. And Miguel is like, nah, this is too much. And he goes and he reports it to the police. And so police show up to the house and bam, they arrest 7 of the cult members. Here are a bunch of mug shots. And they're charged with abuse of a corpse and some other stuff. But at the end of it all charges against the cult members end up getting dropped. I guess they didn't have sufficient evidence to convict any of them, so